Oh, Esan ye. Marakeke meseno. Ojelime. This morning I bring you good tidings. But before I proceed, watch this first.
You know where I am now. I am in the ancient city of Benin. This is also Bulaka Quarter, Sapmoba Road. We are in a family Edokbai family house. Edokbai family house. You know, people talk about a Uyuboha in Esan land or a Diguniboha. Some people don't really understand what that name, how the shrine and the every other thing. This is my brother. So we were discussing something history, and we talk about Uboha, and he said societies. I said no, we have to document this thing for others to learn. So look at where we are, Tilawea. Yeah. Look at where we are. Look at what is written there. In nowhere, Nuboha shrine. In nowhere, Nuboha shrine. So what are you, Bona? What are you?
It was a one warrior.
One warrior.
Known as Uboha.
Uboha.
Who fought in ancient city of Benin. After
a long time ago.
Esan went to Esan. He decided to reside here and settle down there. Automatically become a warrior and conquer the entire land and dominate there with his family. After a decade, he now sent some of his forces, chants that he used to represent him in this place where he migrated from.
Yeah. Okay, to represent him, that others, they are from Uboha. They are from Benin here.
They are from
this very place. So once in every year, they do come here to homage to this shrine here. Women don't enter here. Right?
No, at all.
I know you always send delegates here and so it is important we come here because when we see the relationship between us and the Esan people, some people don't understand. So it is good we come, we learn about this thing. He said there was a warrior who left Benin to settle there. And that's the reason why after many years, these people still come here, trace their route, still come here. Okay, we are from identify with us here. You understand me? Look at the shrine now. Look at the name. In nowhere. Nigbo shrine. So here to Esan, our Esan brother, they still come here to, trace their route and perform some rituals, some whatever necessary here every year. This is Daniel.
Okay. You've listened to that, right? Esan, oh yeah. I said it before that what I'm doing here, sometimes some people make me feel bad. Those people that makes me feel bad are the Esan people who don't know their history. When you don't know your history, those who envy you, who envy your potential, who envy your greatness, once they discover that you don't know your history, they will move forward, go and create a history that will make you an inferior. Instead of greater, it will make you an inferior to them. They will impose the history on you. You continue to work under such wrong narrative. That is exactly what has happened to the Esan people. We are not taking it lightly. I came across this video you just watched, and the young man created content, spreading falsehood, spreading fake history, just like as the Bible will say, you are a liar, just like your father. All these kind of history, fake histories, they are all over internet. I don't know what we are dragging. I don't know why a kingdom will sit down. The only thing you are good at is propaganda. Lying around, lying against other people, bending people's history just because the people are very calm. You see, this nonsense, this guy is spreading around now. Most people don't really know what happened. I think be some of us who have given ourselves to this fight to make sure we dig out the truth. a lot of us would still believe that what this guy is saying is the truth. When lie persists for a long time, it will gradually start to look like the truth. And the Bible said, all liars will perish in the lake of fire. You see, everything that was being narrated by this man, I will tell you, from the beginning to the top, the beginning to the end, are pure lie, fabricated lies. Fabricated lies. I tell you, if we're living in a country that works, someone like this with this kind of lie is liable to go to life imprisonment for what these guys came together to put out here. I don't know, what's your problem? Now, I know most people don't even know the real history. Most people don't know the real history. They said a Norway moved from Benin is an army or is a warrior who moved from Benin to go and create Ugboha. And as such, that shrine belongs to a Norway. So that is where a Norway lived. That is where a Norway is from. And a Norway moved from there to Ugboha. To do what in Ugboha? He said he came to Ugboha and he conquered the people of Ugboha. And he resided there. Esan, in the history of Benin, Benin had never ever succeeded in conquering any Esan kingdom. It is not in any history. Not in any history that a warrior from Benin came to Esan land and conquered Esan land. Not even one single kingdom. See, when these people fabricate lies, when they are just like content makers, I'm talking about even the head of that kingdom. They are all content makers. They are all social media people. Now, the truth is this. Ask the Hausa people, they know stuff very well with the Esan people. They are truthful. They can tell you the truth about the Esan people. When it comes to fights, we are warriors. Every Esan born, every Esan child is a warrior. That is why when the British came, I have said it before, it took the British just 3 to 7 days to conquer Benin. There was no fight. They conquered Benin and captured their king within 3 to 7 days. But in Esan land, it took 7 years. We were battling with the British. The first set that came, we conquered them. We conquered them. This you will not find in the history of Benin. Until they got more help. Before they were able, it took them 7 years fighting with the Esan. And they said, we Esan, we are very small. We are very small, but it took British the Europeans 7 years to conquer us. But you that claims to be the greatest, the biggest, it took them just 3 to 7 days to conquer you. Who is lying to each other? We are warriors. Every time the Benin people find themselves in trouble because they like to take other people's kingdom. So every time they keep going, creating problem. When they start the problem, as long as it's becoming difficult for them, they come to us. They come to beg our kings to help them. And our kings has never turned their back on the Benin people. I expected that today they will continue to pay homage, gratitude to Esan people. But the opposite is what we are seeing. Now, most people don't know about Enowe the Great. Enowe the Great was a hero. Is one of the Enowe the Great was very powerful. He's a soldier. He's a fighter. He's a warrior. When the Benin people during the time of Oba Esigie, they had an issue with Igala people, the Igala kingdom. If you think I'm lying, ask the Igala people for the real history. They will tell you. So the Benin had an issue with the Igala kingdom. This, what I'm talking about now, is around in 15th century. When this issue broke out, the Benin could not wage war against the Igala people. The Igala people was ready to slaughter the Benin kingdom. So what happened? Oba Esigie quickly wrote to Esan and begged that Esan should rescue them. Then Esan sent this warrior, Enowe. Esan sent Enowe from Ugboha to go and fight for the Benin kingdom. Enowe led the troops. that went to fight this fight. And at the end of the day, Enowe conquer, and the troops that followed with him, they conquer the battle. So, as a gratitude to Ugboha and to Esan and to the warrior Enowe, the Oba Esige created this shrine. Oba Esige made this shrine as like a monument, an appreciation to Enowe that you have saved us. So for that, we create this shrine for you, because you are not just a human being. You are beyond a human being. For this purpose, the king, the Oba Esige, created that shrine which this boy, or well, I will call him a boy because he's not up to a man, which he's talking about now, that Enowe came from Benin. Enowe never came from Benin to go and conquer Esan. Enowe is an Esan man from Ugboha. That place was an appreciation to Enowe. So Enowe was, after the battle, Enowe was now breezing out, coming to last where the Oba Esige created for him, as he's not like a god. So because of that, the Ugboha people, they are aware that there is a shrine the Oba Esige created for Enowe in Benin. So the family of Enowe, they sometimes go to that place to appreciate their father. All this continues. But today, you see, they are twisting all those things that the Ugboha people are from Benin. It is not true. It is never true. There is never a warrior. Which warrior does Benin have? There was never a warrior who went to Esan land from Benin to fight, to conquer Esan land. The only person that tried that nonsense was one of the Oba. I will not call his name. You people know the name. He went to fight. Until today, the remain of that Oba was buried in Uromi. Till today, the remain of that Oba, they said Oba, not the gold transfer. It is forbidden for Oba to be buried outside of Benin Kingdom. But I tell you, with all proof, that Oba was buried in Uromi. That is where the problem between Benin and Uromi come from. It will never be settled. But they don't want to drag it out for people to know that something like this happened, because it will be like a shame to them. So they try to cover it, but they are using their nose. No, when someone is talking with nose, the person is afraid to speak out, but speaking with nose. Oh, see, if you are some person, you come across this nonsense, which this guy said, ignore it. Some people are asking me, how is it that Benin are claiming Esan land? This is one of the proof. This is one of the proof. We are not problematic people. We are highly respected people. We are lovely people. But don't bring us out. Because when you bring us out, it will not be well for you. Esan oye, Vara.